going on, Hood Nation? It's your DFX. I'm giving my opinion on this show thing. I know, here's the thing. My channel does not dive into this stuff, right? However, the reason I feel justified in doing so is, one, I literally live pretty damn close. You guys, those that know me and watch me regularly, you guys know I live in Minnesota, right? So I live pretty damn close. In fact, I saw the sky red during that night when people were going around protesting. In fact, not just one night. It was a lot of nights. Everything was on fire, whatever. I'm giving my opinion on everything and all the charges and everything in the case. First, I'm going to start with saying he's guilty. However, the charges don't match up to whatever of our law system in Minnesota. And the reason I say that is I'm going to go down them and break them down for you and say what he should have been charged with. All right, we're going to start first with murder in the third degree. So you guys can read it. It's in front of you on the screen right now. The long story short, that would be a non-targeted violence that caused someone's death. For instance, let's say I take my guns, I go outside, and I start shooting them in the air because the Vikings finally win the Super Bowl, right? Just something, or New Year's Eve, pop, 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 get drunk and start doing some cheeky shit, right? And the bullets are going to fall down, and someone gets hit and dies. That is third degree. It has to specifically hit someone. Like, it's like, well, I didn't mean to do that. I just basically did something stupidly dangerous, and stupid luck as it be, killed somebody. That's third degree. Another good example would be drunk driving. I didn't mean to kill someone, but I was stupid enough to get so wasted and drive that someone happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, got clapped by my car, dead. That's third degree. Now apply that to Derek Chauvin. That is nothing to do with Derek's actions. Like, he intentionally was focused on dude. He wasn't putting his knee through a parallel universe portal and it ended up on Derek Chauvin's deck. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. Second degree as well, murder. Also, again, what second degree murder is there's two. There's intentional and unintentional. And since they did say unintentional, meaning that he didn't mean to do it, but he ended up doing it. Now the problem with this is that this only applies if, at least in Minnesota, again, remember, I'm from Minnesota, I know the laws here. I'm not a lawyer, just a disclaimer, but I do know the laws enough because I had to deal with law stuff in the past. So basically what happens is let's say, for instance, to qualify for this degree, you have to be committing a felony to begin with, and then unintentionally killing someone. Because they're charging with unintentional. That's their words, not mine. You guys can read the law. You guys, again, you read right here, you can see it. So in other words, like if I ran up in a liquor store and I did have a gun, right? And I got into a tussle, and let's say the gun went off, like the cashier tried to wrestle the gun out of my hand, he ended up pulling the trigger and shot himself. I'm still screwed because I put him in that situation to begin with. That would be unintentional. Like, I really was just trying to scare him and get some money and rob him. That's it. That's unintentional murder. Period. Like, again, if you read it right here, you can see it. There's nothing that applies to a cop because it has to be you already committed a felony first and you escalated the situation to someone's demise on accident. So Derek Chauvin did not commit any felonies by responding to a call of how he was handling George Floyd. Once again, everybody, I'm on George Floyd's side here. I'm just telling you, based on the law, they basically threw the book at him. Nobody gave a shit about Derek. That was it. These people were clearly biased or scared because of mob mentality. I'm just being real with y'all, and if no one wants to agree with me, you don't have to agree with me, but you can't deny the truth of what's coming out of my mouth. It is what it is. So, again, not intentional. However, manslaughter, that one to me is textbook definition of him. His negligence is called, or whatever that, they have a cheeky word. Basically, once due was passed, like all that, like, he just did not let up. Okay, like, that's it. Like, he just was stupid. Like, unless, again, no evidence came forward that they actually did know each other. Apparently, they were security at a bar or something. Like, you know, they knew. So, like, maybe he forgot about him. I don't know. Or, do not say that I'm spreading this. Actually, I can't say this without getting accused of it, so I'm just going to say it anyways. You guys can take it how you want. Perhaps there was a history of his wife and George Floyd together. And maybe he did know him and he took it out on him. Then that would be intentional in a sense, right? That would be the only way that the other cases or murder would be involved, right? Other than that, he was just being stupid. Like once he was out, and people saw him on camera, and he can claim, oh, he was high stress, da 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 da. Well, you got like 8 people telling you, like, dude, he's out. He can't. He's passed out. Like, get off him. Like, no. At that point, like, that's manslaughter. At that point. So, anyways, y'all. I know some of you are gonna get mad, whatever. But again, I still think he's guilty. However, I think the charge. They just threw the book at him. Like, they did. They threw the book at him. But what I'm getting at is, I'm not. I guess you could say I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just literally telling you this is the laws and why they don't make any sense as what he was charged with. Um, Perhaps a higher degree of manslaughter could have been a thing, but to say he did the other murder ones is not accurate at all, according to the Minnesota law. I know everyone has different states. Check with yours if you don't believe me. Again, I'm on the actual .gov Minnesota law, and you guys can rewind it and pause it and read it again, and yeah, share in the comments how you guys feel. Anyways, y'all, I'm glad though that George did get justice, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So, I'm out.